Bo, you ever hear the tale of the 20 billion pound black hole?
Yeah, in the UK budget, yeah.
Isn't it constant, isn't it? I've got 20 billion black hole, blah, 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 blah. Even though we'll give 22 billion for carbon capture. Shut up. Anyway, guess how they're going to fill it?
Borrowing?
Milkshake tax.
What? What is this real? Yeah. Is this Babylon D?
This is real.
Milkshake tax.
There's more, but this is one of them.
Rachel Reeves's milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. What on earth? Do people really drink that much milkshake? Is that much of a thing? I
don't think so.
I can't remember the last time I ever had a milkshake because I'm not 8 years old. Fucking milkshake. Well, I mean, that fridge. That's quite nice, actually. Chocolate fridge.
Yeah, fridgies are nice. Is it fridge? Fridgies?
Fridgy. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, this is just in an attempt to not cut spending. Obviously.
Yeah.
You know, they'll do anything but cut spending.
Yeah.
It's like we must keep paying for the third world. We have to. We must. Yeah, sure. So this isn't just it. There is also something else that they've announced as well, or is set to announce. And, you know, when they drop this in, was it on like the 20-something? I don't know, a couple of days' time next week, this week, we'll also do a piece when the whole budget is revealed, I'm sure. But I saw this headline. I was like, absolutely laughable. What a raging douche canoe. But basically, she reversed her decision to raise income tax. Right. Yeah, good. Obviously, good. You know, we're taxed to oblivion as it is. Good. And also that'd be a direct manifesto, pledge break. The Chancellor is set to end the exemptions that milk-based beverages benefit from. So milk-based beverages are not taxed, basically. So currently, the soft drinks industry levy affects a range of sweet drinks, including Coke and Pepsi. It sees producers pay 18 pence per litre on sweet drinks if they contain 5 grams of sugar or more per 100 ml. So until now, dairy exemptions had applied to the levy, but they now face the axe as Ms. Reeves desperately attempts to fill the country's economic black hole. Now, I mean, it could raise up to £100 million, apparently. Brilliant. A drop in the ocean. I mean, that's nothing.
Yeah.
We spend billions on random third worlders. So this is just absolute nonsense. It's so pathetic. It really is pathetic. And milk's very healthy. You know, I don't understand. What do you want to do? Like, you've got to rinse everyone to pay for the NHS, but then you're taxing people on being able to eat healthy as well. So they're going to get sick and gross and then have to spend more money on the NHS. Just stop paying for the third world to be here. It's really that simple. Like, it's actually cut and dry. This scrimping around the edges to basically raise what is a pittance in the budget. 100 million is nothing that they need to find. It's actually nothing. It's pathetic. It's just so sad. It's so pathetic. But wait, there's more. There's more. We'll get to this, and then I know I'm talking a little bit, but I want you to react to the whole thing. So we're now getting a bed tax. Rachel Reeves plans to bring in an overnight tax on top of your hotel and Airbnb bed for the night, costing Brits up to £500 million. So basically, they're doing this, trying to impose a bed tax on hotel stays and holiday rentals, right? So it's going to kill what little sort of tourism trade we have internally in the country. Just more tax. Oh, you're staying? You staying there? No, you can't do that. It's going to cost more money now. Oh, you want to rent a cabin? No, it's going to cost more money now. It's just sad. It's just so pathetic. Or for what? Again, £500 million? It's nothing. It's nothing. Stop. The take home is stop paying for the third world.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw a figure just earlier today saying that we spend 5.7, 5.8 million pounds a day just on the hotels for the fake asylum seekers. So yeah, you're going to raise 100 million pounds on a milkshake tax. Well, that's like 20 days, or much less than 20 days worth of that. Right? Yeah. Like next year or next fiscal year, apparently we need to borrow something in the order from private enterprise. We need to borrow something like 140 billion. So yeah, raising 500 million pounds on Airbnb tax. It's not going to do shit. That's a drop in the ocean. Yeah, it's just screwing over people that are trying to make a living. That's all that is. Yeah, it's complete clown shoes. It's complete clown shoes. It really is. See, the thing with the Treasury and fiscal policy and the markets is that it is a house of cards, right? If the markets don't have faith that you know what you're doing, they react, right? And we're very quickly getting to the point where I think that markets are not just gilt markets, not just government bond markets, but maybe even currency markets, the forex exchange, and all sorts of other markets could be, who knows, commodities and stuff. It could just be that they collectively lose confidence in Rachel Reeves and the government because they're obviously like fiscally irresponsible. They're obviously don't really know what they're doing. They're sort
I think
of
you're being
laughing.
generous, mate. I think you're being generous. Fiscally retarded would be how I put it.
She's like LARPing as a Chancellor of the Exchequer. She's not a Chancellor of the Exchequer. She's some stupid Karen. That's what she is. That's who she is. And you need someone that actually understands fiscal policy. Even if they are an actual like leftoid, someone like Dennis Healy or something, but at least they've got a grounding in economic policy. At least they're an actual economist, even if they're a socialist one. But she's not even that, is she? She really is somebody LARPing as a Chancellor of the Exchequer. And sooner or later, I feel the markets, which is always a nebulous thing to say, but people know what we're talking about, really, will react to that and just be, no, we don't have any confidence that you're going to be able to basically save the UK economy from some sort of terrible retraction. We've got no faith that you'll do that. We'll stop lending to you. Right? That we need to borrow through gilt-edged bonds another 140 billion, and people will just be like, no, I don't think so, because I'll never get my money back. So no. And you hit the nail on the head, absolutely, because it does boil down to this. It's not that complicated. Some people think economics and fiscal policy, when you drill down into it, can be quite complex, but there's still some broad overview meta concepts that are pretty straightforward. Cut spending, right? If you're it's exactly the same in a normal person in their normal lives. If you're spending way more than you're making, and then you're just borrowing money on a credit card or something, or you get a loan from the bank or something, but you just keep spending way more than you get in, way more than what you've borrowed to cover your already over the top spending. At some point, the people that are prepared to lend you, whether it's your bank overdraft or a loan from the bank, or your credit card person, whoever it is, a loan shark, whoever it is, they'll be like, no, I'm not giving you another penny because I'm just throwing good money after bad because I've got no faith I will ever see that ever again. And it's exactly the same with the government, really, ultimately. It's exactly the same. But as you say, they don't want to, they refuse to cut spending for a few reasons. I mean, political reasons. One is that it's just in the leftist Labour DNA to spend loads. Two, there are like actually in Parliament, the parliamentary question, their own backbenchers will cut their legs out from under them, will go full-blown spastoid on them. If they do that, they'll go absolutely apeshit if they cut spending sort of at all. But that is obviously obviously what needs to happen. Now, that's not great. Like, I don't, I don't want my councils to be way shitter than they already are. But if that's what it's got to be, like austerity, true sort of World War II, late 1940s levels of austerity. Well, if that's what's required in order to not completely implode as a country, I mean, okay. And as you say, the amount of money we just give away, the amount we just leave on the table, just giving foreign countries silly amounts of money just as aid, just for free, essentially. Or we're paying for invaders to like have a free NHS dentist and use the NHS and give them hotels and no.
Man.
Meanwhile, we can't afford a decent armed services, or we can't afford councils to pick up bins. I mean,
mad.
These people are. She's a fucking nightmare.
Milkshake, thanks.